Hi and welcome to my channel. We are going to do a really simple breath practice today, and it's excellent for anytime you're feeling angry or overheated, and it's really good for perimenopause and menopause, mostly because this practice we're going to do involves a cooling breath called Sitali Pranayam. It's very common as far as Kundalini practices go. It's a really popular one, and it's in my book, Self-Activated Therapy, that is available on Amazon, and you can find that link in my bio here on YouTube. So I don't know if you know, but I wrote a book, and it is specifically targeting people who are therapists, coaches, healers, teachers, anyone who works directly with people on a way to help our own burnout and our own ability to manage our energy so that we can serve others. And then once we feel really, good about a practice that maybe it really helped us, then the book teaches how you can help your population by teaching one of these practices or a few of these practices. And so this particular one is in the book, and I have found it to be a very grounding practice, very cooling and calming, and also helps with anxiety and panic. So it's really important to turn to the breath when we're experiencing times of anxiety or panic. The breath practices have so much they can offer us, because what the breath practices are doing is they are turning on the parasympathetic nervous system. So the nervous system has two sides, the sympathetic and the parasympathetic. And the sympathetic is automatically stimulated, and that's because we're humans and we need to survive. And the sympathetic nervous system is responsible for keeping us safe, for keeping us out of harm's way. So it's naturally getting activated all the time. The parasympathetic is responsible for controlling and kind of regulating that sympathetic nervous system. But the parasympathetic needs to be manually activated and stimulated. And one of the best ways to do that is through breath practices. That's why in the Kundalini Yoga system, we have so many of them. But in my opinion, there's just a few, like less than a handful, that can be practiced daily, or that really should be practiced daily. I mean, many of them can be, and it's really up to the individual, but I feel like this particular one is one that can be practiced daily, and it doesn't need a lot of time. So we're going to practice it for 5 minutes, which is a nice chunk of time, and we can really have a great experience. So before we practice it, we're going to tune in with a mantra, Om Namo Guru Dev Namo, and it literally means I bow to the teacher within. So in this particular lineage, we're not just trying to have students, we're trying to create people that can teach people. So we all are teachers naturally, and this mantra that we open up any session that we do in Kundalini Yoga, whether it's a long class or a 5-minute practice, we open up with this particular mantra, Om Namo Guru Dev Namo, because it really kind of aligns us with that internal teacher. And then we are absorbing this practice on a different frequency than when we came into it. So after we chant this mantra, we're going to kind of be like a different person in a way. And we're turning on a different part of us, activating a different part of our brain. So just experience it if you've never done it before, see how it feels, and let's get started. So first we're going to rub the palms together. This activates the left and right hemispheres of the brain, and we're going to sit up really tall. The thumbs are going to be touching the chest, and just right there, as you can see how I'm doing it, the forearms are parallel to the floor, and you're going to close your eyes and focus up at the space in between your eyebrows. That's your third eye point. And we'll take a deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. And we'll chant this mantra 3 times, and you can just listen. You don't actually need to chant. If you listen to me, you're going to get a benefit. So if you're in a place where you don't really want to be chanting out loud, no worries, just listen to me and you'll get that benefit of this, okay? Take a deep inhale to tune in. Om Namo Guru Dev Guru Dev Namo Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. And now inhale deep through the nose. Hold the breath, focus out the third eye point, and exhale. All right, great. And so I forgot to say that after this 5 minutes of meditation, we are going to do a 5-minute gong layout. So we'll do that right after. So we'll have the thumb and the index finger touching and putting that right on the knees. And this is what the breath is going to look like. It's just going to be like this. An inhale through the curled tongue. Exhale, nose. Eyes closed, focus at the third eye, and just continue on your own. Inhale through the curled tongue. Exhale, nose. Inhale deep. Hold the breath. Exhale. And relax and focus out the third eye point, keeping the eyes closed, and assess yourself. How do you feel now? Notice any changes. And whenever you're ready, open your eyes and come to a comfortable laying down position, or you can meditate on the Gong, sitting up. Either way, we're going to do a Gong meditation. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's end with one long Satnam. Inhale. Sat Nam. If you like this, follow and like, and I'll see you next time.